What if the most loyal creature in your home has been quietly telling you something every single day and you've been missing it? Most dog owners think trust looks like a happy greeting at the door, a wagging tail, a toy dropped at your feet. But the deepest signs of trust are almost invisible. They're tiny, they're quiet, and they're hiding in the moments you've probably been brushing off as just dog stuff. If you've ever wondered whether your dog actually loves you or just the hand that feeds them, what you're about to learn will change the way you look at your dog forever. Because the truth is, your dog has been showing you their heart in a language you were never taught to read. And the first sign? It's sitting in their eyes right now, if you know how to look. Sign number one, the slow blink. In canine psychology, direct eye contact is risky business. In the wild, locking eyes with another animal can signal a challenge or threat. So when your dog looks at you and slowly closes their eyes, even for half a second, they're doing something remarkable. They're choosing to put down their most important survival tool. They're saying, I don't need to watch you. I'm safe here. But here's where it gets even more interesting, because the next sign happens when your dog is completely unconscious. The belly-up sleep. There's a reason the word vulnerable comes from the Latin word for wound. That's the most physically defenseless position a dog can take, and they're taking it next to you. Some trainers call this the trust pose, but it's more than trust. It's surrender. It's your dog saying, even at my most exposed, I trust you with me. But there's another sign that's even quieter, and you've probably stepped over it 100 times without noticing. Sign number three, the useless gift. In wolf packs, lower-ranking wolves will sometimes bring food to higher-ranking members as a gesture of devotion. Your dog has updated this ritual for the modern age. They don't have a fresh kill to offer, so they bring you the most valuable thing they own. To you, it's a soggy sock. To them, it's a treasure. When a dog brings you something worthless and offers it like it matters, they're not confused. They're saying, I want to give you my best, and this is my best. And that small act reveals something much deeper about how they see you. Sign number four, the contagious yawn. Researchers studying emotional contagion in dogs found something striking. Dogs are significantly more likely to yawn in response to their owner's yawn than to a stranger's. It's not tiredness, it's empathy in its earliest, most primitive form. When your dog yawns because you yawned, their nervous system is literally syncing with yours. They're feeling a whisper of what you're feeling. It's the same mechanism that in humans eventually grows into deep compassion. So that lazy yawn from across the couch, it's not boredom. It's biology reaching across species to say, I feel you. But what happens when you take that bond outside the house? That's where the next sign lives. The check-in glance. Most owners don't even notice it, but this is one of the most profound trust signals in canine behavior. In a dog's world, the environment is full of unknowns. A trusting dog doesn't ignore those unknowns. They reference their human before deciding how to feel about them. That quick glance is your dog saying, I trust your read of the situation more than my own instincts. Now, what about the moments when trust really matters, when something valuable is on the line? The open bowl. Resource guarding is one of the most instinctive behaviors in dogs. In the wild, food is survival. Sharing it is unnatural. So if your dog lets you walk past their bowl while they're eating, or better yet, lets you take a bone right out of their mouth without so much as a grumble, that's not training. That's trust at the deepest level. A dog who lets you near their food is saying something no words can translate. I would rather have you than the thing that keeps me alive. Sign number seven, they come to you when they're scared. This is the one that breaks people's hearts when they finally understand it. Most fears are instinct speaking, but some dogs don't hide. They come to you. This isn't dependence. This is trust in its purest, most naked form. Your dog has decided, in a moment of genuine fear, that the safest place in the world is wherever you are. Not under a bed, not behind a door, with you. If your dog has ever pressed themselves against your leg during a thunderstorm, you've already received the highest compliment a dog can give. Right. Trust is a daily choice. And here's the part almost no one talks about. Trust isn't something your dog decides once and never revisits. It's a daily choice. Every slow blink, every check-in glance, every belly-up nap is your dog recommitting to you, out loud, in their language, without ever saying a word. The question was never whether your dog trusts you. The question is whether you've been listening. Your dog has been writing you a love letter in tiny everyday moments, and you've been the one not reading it. The signs were never hidden because your dog was hiding them. They were hidden because no one ever taught us what to look for. So the next time your dog brings you a sock that means nothing to you and everything to them, or yawns when you yawn, or looks back at you on a quiet street, don't just smile and move on. Pause. Acknowledge it. They'll feel it. And maybe in your own quiet way, you can tell them you trust them back. So I want to ask you, which of these 7 signs does your dog do the most? Drop the number in the comments. I read every single one, and you might be surprised how many other owners see the exact same thing in their dog. If this video helped you understand your dog a little better, hit subscribe. There's a lot more where this came from, and the bond you have with your dog is only going to get deeper from here.